Hey guys, been thinking about the UTSA versus U of H game, and I wanted to go back and look at some of the big plays that happened throughout the game and talk through some of those and give you guys my thoughts on what we should have did or what we did great, so on and so forth as we head into next week's game against Texas State. So we're gonna still unpack what happened in Houston, and then we're gonna leave it here. It is what it is. We took the L and we pressed forward. But let's check out some of these highlights to the game and make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Still trying to hit that 500 mark. Not quite there yet. It's been a little stagnant as of late. So if you guys can help get us back moving into that upward trajectory closer to that 500, that'd be great. But let's jump into it. All right, so first highlight we have here is a punt return early in the game in the first quarter here. Yeah, bad from us here for sure. Here's the problem with this here, and here's what happens. In camp, a lot of times the focus, and majority of the time, the focus is primarily on offense and defense because it makes up the bulk of the game. There are some teams who are able to optimize that special team time that you have in camp to really get good and really prepare to catch teams slipping on special teams. This is exactly what happened here. Houston blocked very well. We weren't prepared, and big play that's going to set up an eventual touchdown. Can't happen. Can't happen. Not a great way to start. Not on the road. Now you look at this play here. I did a breakdown on a similar play that happened in last year's game. And what's ironic about this is the guy who scored last year from U of H, this Manjack kid, he beat us on a similar route in the same situation in the red zone, ball on the right side of the hash. He's over on the left in the slot position, and he beats us inside. Can't happen. He gets a similar look, and look what happens. So we're showing a man look here. So if you look at the corner at the bottom of the screen, he's glued into his receiver here. He's man. We got a safety up top that's following his tight end over. He's playing man as well. And then we have man up here at the top of your screen with the corner playing a press technique. And you have a safety here who is about, 7-8 yards off. He's probably going to try to look to collide here, but here's the issue already that I'm seeing. If you look at their feet right now, they're even. What I mean by that is we're not at our defender, our defensive back is not shading to a side. So he's not taking away anything. That's a problem. So a lot of the times you want to have inside leverage. Because guess what? That inside leverage, that's a quicker and easier throw for the quarterback because it's coming toward him. He can catch that. He can get that ball, and he could just pitch and catch it to his inside receiver right there pretty quickly without much, especially if you got a blitz on, without much issue there, right? And we all know that one of a signature hot read of a quarterback, if he's got a blitz coming, is a slant. So we're not prepared for this slant right here, especially here in the red zone. If we did shade inside here and make him go out, at least we have time to get there. But check it out. The play goes, boom. He has a two-way go. He can go left or right. He decides to go inside, boom. We have no chance. Touchdown. Easy. That can't happen. Let's rewind. Look at it. He has a two-way go here. We're not taking away anything, so we're in no man's land. We're not gonna. We're beat. You could stop the play right here, and you know that there's a touchdown that's probably gonna happen at the slot side right here. Because you can see at the bottom of your screen, this corner is playing inside, so he's taking away the inside. The receiver has to go out. Even up top, the corner at the top, he's taking away the inside too. He's not doing a great job at it, but that you can see that's where he's lined up. Us right here in the slot, though, can't give him a two-way go. Touchdown. We're not prepared there. And it's the same man jack kid, same exact situation. They like whenever the ball, and this is my last take on this. Houston, what we've seen dating back to last year, when they have the ball on this right hash in the red zone, they like to attack this space right here. They like to attack that safety and the space behind them. That's what they like, and there's space right inside of them. And they did it once again, especially if they see man coverage. If they see man coverage, they're going to take this every time they can get it. Cavorian Barnes here. Look at him. That's a nice shot. And this, nice play here. This was beautifully set up by UTSA. Beautifully set up. Love it. Love it. Check this out. Right here, Houston screwed. Let's go back to the start of this play. Houston screwed. This is a 2nd and 10 here, right? Houston is clearly expecting passing play. And it makes sense. I mean, first, you got a 2nd and 10, and against a pass-happy offense, of course, you expect a passing play so they can get an easier 3rd down. And right here, now I think this is probably going to count as a pass because technically he tossed the ball up to him, but it's just a jet sweep. The reason Houston screwed here is because everybody's off. Look at all these guys. They're off. And they're sending the blitz up the middle. So now this blitz that's coming up the middle, we're going to go right outside of them. Now we got numbers because you got 2 receivers out here that's going to account for these guys. We're going to have linemen pulling, and then we got Cavorian Barnes. That's a lead blocker as well. Look at this. Just played out beautifully here. Look at that. Broke leverage, got outside. Beautiful play call from our OC here. Great play. That kid got some speed too. Nice. Next play here. Beautiful. Look at that physicality. Look at that excitement after the play. Look at that. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you got to love it. You got to love it. We got to get that kid the ball, man. We got to get that kid the ball. Look at this. This is just big boy football. I'm more of a man than you are. Look at this. And look at the excitement after the play. That's momentum changing right there. That right there can change a game whenever we got player that passionate who's big boying guys like that. Come on. We got to get him the ball. 16 carries for that dude is not enough. Come on. Got to give him the ball. Got to give him the ball. The team feeds off action like that. All right? This was a good play. Yeah, it's a good play. We got beat. Great play by the receiver there. Those guys on scholarship as well. We can't make every play, but it's one of the things that we highlighted coming into this game as a preview. The corner position has been stable for a while, and now we have some new guys in there that are trying to make a name for themselves. Yeah, it's time. It's time. They got picked on a little bit, but overall, I think they held up pretty well. We only gave up 17 points on the game. That quarterback got some arm talent, but that's that man jack guy again. My goodness. How he gets under my skin. Let's see what we were in here. We're showing cover 4. Yep, soft look, cover 4. I got to do better here. We got to pass this guy off. This is really just – this is good. This is good play by Houston here. Good find by the QB. We get eyes around early enough. We see this. My backers. Yeah. That's tough. That's just a good play. You can't scheme up and beat everyone. Oh, we got him on this play too. Beautiful setup here. We caught Houston quite a bit on some of these outside run plays because they were trying. It seemed like they were intent on packing the middle and trying to send some of these blitzes. But look at this here. We got motion coming in here. So we got motion coming in here up top. We're obviously in the zone, or they're obviously in the zone. Now we got you because we finna pin you here. We're gonna pull these 2 linemen across, and we're gonna put Cavorian Barnes right behind them. So you got crackdown blocks, 2 linemen out, 1 lineman that gets a corner that's always gonna be a problem for the defense, and then everybody else find work. Beautiful, beautiful play call. Nice run for Cougars Barnes there. That's good football. This play makes me mad. 3rd and 8, and I understand it's at the end of the half, but they are going into field goal range here, right? 3rd and 8, and we line up. Let me get this straight. We line up on the corner from a corner position down here at the bottom. We line up 12 yards off here. And guess what they do? Pitch and catch. We miss a tackle. We're lucky we didn't give up a touchdown. Come on, guys. We can't. And our defense was good. Don't get me wrong, but issues like this should not be happening. Come on. Field goal by Houston here. Gave up 10 points in the first half. We're fine. But we got to have more than 7 points. All right, getting back on offense. Watch this. Look at this. They're beat off the top. This is what I mean. We're doing some good work on some of these run plays here. So, look. They're soft here, talking about Houston. Here's why this play works. This defensive end that's crashing down, because of Frank's legs and the fact that he has the ability to hurt you on the ground running, he can't commit here to Cougars Barnes. So guess what? You create a gap. And now, as a running back, guess what his job is to do? If you got one man to beat in the pocket, you got to dispose of him. What do we do? Boom. Beautiful. I bet last year we would have scored that. I think my man, they put some weight on him this year, which rightfully so. He may not have that breakaway speed he had, as much of it. And I think they did it for the better. This is what I mean. Boom. Beautiful work. This kid needs the ball more than 16 times. Can we get him at least 25 touches a game? Look at him. And then he's going to get up and let you know about it. That's what I like. 25 touches he needs every game. Come on now. All right. What do we got here? It's going to be a really good play from the defense here. Here's the problem. Nice play. Nice pick, man. Nice pick. You got to tip your cap off to them there. 100%. And this is how it just wasn't Frank's night. I did a breakdown in the offseason, and I posted it on the Twitter on a play similar to this where we hit Cephas on this same exact play last year against U of H. They were prepared for it this time. They watched film. And we've seen Frank also scan and see that this crossfield or this crosser here, he's seen it be covered, and we've seen him hit someone on the outside in the flats on one of the flat levels. We've seen him hit them, and you live to you get a good solid gain and go from there. Well, Frank, if you look at his head here, he is glued in on hitting this guy back here. Cannot happen. Because guess what? This guy here who's covering the curl understands, this dude ain't looked anywhere else but this receiver. Let me go over here. Interception. Way to read the eyes by the defender here. 100%. Got to give him credit. Can't happen. But that's how you know Frank was rusty. And it's okay. He'll be fine. He's done too many. All the Frank hate needs to go away, to be honest. He's a legend of the program. He's been here for years, and he's broken all the records. He's okay and entitled to have a bad game here or there. It's going to happen. It's football. Right? Man Jack again. That dude. He's been killing us, y'all. For 2 years now. All right. This is what I mean. Testing our corners. Yeah, that pisses me off. Gosh, I hate we lost. That I hate when receivers do stuff like this. Got to be able to make a play on the ball there. They're going to test our corners, guys, because we don't got those NFL guys, those NFL prospects over there like we did. All right, fourth quarter. Got to try to make some plays here. Frank, nice pass. Extend the drive. Get some momentum. To a freshman there. I think he's a freshman. Yeah. Look at this. Same look here. I like this. We had this look earlier, and we did a pitch out to Cougars Barnes here. Now, in this one, UH is in man coverage, as you can tell by the safety's position up top. And look, you see where all these guys are going? They're going over here to the right because they're anticipating. Now, obviously, you got threats coming out, but they also they remember that they got beat for a 12-yard gain from Cougars Barnes on that play earlier in the game. Frank goes to the other side. Joshua Cephas. Oh, this is sick. Oh, that was nasty. Yeah, we got to watch that one again. This was the play of the game, in my opinion. Oh, my God, in a phone booth, son. That was nasty. Beautiful work. Beautiful work there. Beautiful work. Can't lose that game, though. Can't lose that game. So, ultimately, here's how I feel about my ultimate takeaway now that I've had some time to reflect and not be so emotional. I rewatched my live chat after the game, and as fun as it was, I was trying to tell people not to overreact, but I kind of overreacted a little bit myself. But you know what? Listen, I care about the team, I care about the program, and I want us to have a great season, an excellent season. I think this is a huge opportunity for us to just take another step forward as a program. But anyway, thinking about that game, Frank was rusty, 3 interceptions, can't happen, but we should not expect that to continue to happen much more. Just because of how consistent he's been and how much he's developed into a great, to one of the great players in college football, he's going to be fine. What was a little concerning for me was I think situationally we didn't play call well, and sometimes, like, for example, there are times where it was obvious we were in the middle of the field sort of and we were going to, Coach Traylor probably looked over at the OC and said, hey, guys, look, you got 4 downs here, which means we're going to go for it on 4th down. That don't mean you just throw away the 3rd down play or just try something random or do something that's not impactful. It seemed like that's what we were doing. We were like, it just felt like lazy play calls on 3rd down because we got 4th to go for it, right? Like, that 3rd down should be just as urgent as you would be on 4th down. Let's pull our best stuff out from a play call standpoint and let's roll it out. Let's get it. We didn't do that. We didn't do that well, at least. That's a problem. Another problem, Cougars Barnes is too good to only touch the ball 16 times. And I don't want to hear this noise about, oh, well, we didn't have our – yes, we did. That game was close the entire time. It was close the entire game. Like, and then to think we didn't have J.T. Clark, who, from what I'm seeing today, was pretty pissed that he didn't get to play, and Coach Traylor made a decision. And you got to back the coach with some of this, but hindsight's always 20/20. You wish you would have had him, but like, if I am someone going into this particular game and I don't have one of my star receivers, but I have a star running back, I'm going to make sure that running back touches that ball 25 times, right? Obviously, we still had Joshua Cephas, and he got all the action from a receiver standpoint. I think we got to trust some of the other guys too. If they're out there, that means they've done it in camp. They've been good enough to be selected to get game time. We need better production out of them, and we got to give them a chance also. So that's another thing, and I get that Frank is going to be comfortable with throwing the ball to some of the guys that he's been playing with for a while, but we got to build a bridge and get over that if we want to have success. We're going to need those guys to step up. We can't just rely on the guys that we have because injuries happen. It's a very, very physical sport, and we have talent. We recruit well. We've been recruiting well. Let's make sure that these guys are getting opportunities to blossom and fulfill their potential. So I don't think we did a good job at that. But Kavorian Barnes, man, 16 carries on 103 yards, bro. We got to get him the ball more. He had one other catch, so he touched the ball 17 times. That should not ever be a game that he plays this season where he doesn't touch the ball at least 20, 23 times, 20 to 25 times. If to me, I would say 25. That's just how I think it. But how my mind works with it. But come on, guys, come on. So I'll be honest with you, and I'm going to do another video on once we get into the UTSA versus Texas State preview. But what they showed against Baylor, from what I've seen so far, is that they're going to put up points. So we're going to have to get over these offensive woes quickly, or we'll be in trouble. That offense looked pretty good. If I'm just being completely objective. And listen, if somehow they did pull off the impossible, they're gonna come from my head, because myself and Aeneas, some of the comments we've had about Texas State have not been great, and I know I know I'm gonna hear about it because I've already heard about it from some folks. So, yeah, we just got to get over some of this stuff. I think the defense ultimately played well. If we get a defense that's playing like that, that's out there to make plays, that's out there to be physical and just play with a lot of passion, I think we'll be fine. But offensively, we got to get it together. Our offense has normally been our strong suit, which is why we've been so successful over the last couple of years. Yes, we got some new guys coming into the fold, but we still got a lot of the old guard there. Obviously, missing Zachary Franklin is a big deal, but whenever we have J.T. Clark back, we still have Kavorian Barnes. Joshua Cephas, obviously, is still capable of taking the top off of any defense. So we just have to get it together, calm down, relax. I think us as supporters of the program, we got to get behind the players. We got to get behind the coach. We got to get behind the OC. I seen the OC getting a lot of flack last night. Listen, it's all these people have difficult jobs, and I don't think they should be judged by one game, judged solely off of one game, and to determine if they should be let go or relieved of their duties or benched or anything like that. It's one game. We didn't get off to a good start. It was an away game. We're going back to the Dome. Everything should be all good, and we should be in a position to do well against Texas State. So I think there was a lot of banter about Frank. Let's just leave that. Like, he's a legend of the program. Let's not do that. Let's not be that fan base. Let's not be those type of supporters. Right? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you found any value in this. Peace.